Your boy Charles on Ezra. Listen, we're about to play this excerpt from DJ Akademiks talking about the Keefe D facing charges for Tupac's Deletion. As y'all know, Keefe D was, I guess, I don't know whether he was arrested or what. They said whether he's pretty much going to be arrested for the Tupac murder. So let's go ahead and play Akademiks' take on it. I'm gonna come back with my reaction. Hit the thumbs up button, guys.
Now, a guy who, like, I was shocked when this guy would literally, like, give play-by-play of how he killed Pac. I thought he was lying. I was like, this guy gotta be lying. Listen to this.
And Baby Lane and Freaky were in the back seat.
We was just all in the car together.
Okay. This was the white.
He's describing to Vlad how he killed Tupac. This was 4 years ago, and I'm thinking, this gotta be cap. Now, he didn't fire the bullets. By the way, he's the like uncle of Orlando Anderson, the guy who Pac stomped out in Vegas. I don't know if you've ever seen the video. Tupac Orlando Anderson. Basically, after the Tyson fight, Pac was like, really feeling himself, and sees a op in the motherfucking, lobby at the MGM. He rushes down on him. And you're gonna see him. Yeah, this is security footage. This is Pac and his people rushing in, and they basically start giving the motherfucker the beats. Can we find better footage? So they beat down a California Crip. The guy Orlando Anderson was a Crip. Let me see if I can find. Well, they hear that, oh shit, there's a motherfucker here that they don't like. Tupac is feeling like invincible. Anyway, the common thought is that guy who's a Crip and supposedly a killer in his hood, basically just gets completely embarrassed and offended.
I'm out here in LA and I've heard stories about Orlando Anderson. Some may be true, some may be fake, but I've heard stories.
And that Tupac would try to jump him and says a fucking rapper trying to jump me and I'm like a real gangster. He later kills Tupac. But when he goes to kill Tupac, he's in a car with this guy. Now, this guy's been doing interviews, basically telling us exactly what happened. And I was like, this gotta be cap. But listen to this.
White Cadillac.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are driving around.
By the way, we gotta thank Vlad for this whole thing to be solved.
And then
that's not.
You hear these girls say, Tupac, Tupac.
No, we coming up, what's the name? What's that, Flamingo? Yeah, I think that's Flamingo. He's coming up Flamingo and got to the light. He was going to go drink and smoke some weed, and he happened to be hanging out the window. He's hanging out the window like he was in a parade.
Tupac?
Yeah, he was.
So what happens next?
And we just came, and shit. I ain't gonna go into the details like that, you know what I'm saying? But, you got it in the book. You done played it, everything else, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, in the book, you said that as you're driving up towards the BMW, with Suge driving and Tupac in the passenger seat, and you said that Tupac pulled out a gun.
It looked like he was reaching, yeah. Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you actually see a gun?
No, shit. Once he got to reaching, I got to ducking.
So someone from your car
That's what happened.
started shooting
Dumping
at Tupac and Suge.
Lane starts blasting. You say Suge looks over, he sees you. He looks right at you.
Yeah, he looked at me.
Okay. When he looks over at you.
So basically, Vlad just flashed back to a police confession where this guy literally told what happened and basically confessed that they killed Pac.
And then, Tupac's busy getting shot. Evidently, the story is Tupac's trying to either get out
in
of
the back seat or something.
Yeah, what do you see happening inside of their car?
I seen a bullet going Suge's head. I thought he was dead.
So Orlando shot across Dre?
He leaned over on the window. We rolled down the window, popped. was it? They would drove on my side. I would pop them. You know what I'm saying? But they was on the other side.
Right.
I'm not gonna go into the details on that one. Keep it streets on me.
So he already told the cops the truth. He's been doing mad interviews saying the truth. He also wrote a book saying the truth. But now, Vlad is trying to get him really jammed up. And he's like, nah, I'm gonna keep it streets.
I ain't gonna go into details.
Vlad's still gonna get it out of him. Watch.
I'm gonna go ahead and read from the book.
Look, Vlad's slick. Now I was reading from the book.
So
let him buy the book then.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna read this passage. The shit was on. Tupac made an erratic move and began to reach down beneath his seat. It was the first and only time
Black gonna get his money for these views.
in my life that I could relate to the police command. Keep your hands where I could see them. Instead, Pac pulled out a strap, and that's when the fireworks started. One of my guys from the backseat grabbed the Glock and started busting back. The first shot skinned Suge in the head, and I thought that motherfucker was dead. I had heard some stories, supposedly that Suge used Tupac as a shield when the bullets started flying, but that's some bullshit. Suge was already wounded, and he was the one that got touched. As the rounds continued flying, I ducked down so I wouldn't get hit.
Basically, yeah.
White Cadillac, arm came out the back seat and started letting off.
What went through your head when you saw that?
Yo, Vlad has solved this whole crime. Vlad has interviewed everybody around the situation. He interviewed the nigga in the car with the guy who did the shooting. These are the guys who were behind Tupac's car.
They shoot my nigga.
So, the bullets started flying. Tupac and Suge's car get all shot up. Was there, and I'd heard different versions of the story, but the one version I heard was that that their entourage started shooting back.
Basically, yes.
Okay. Does anyone from the death row side return fire?
Yes.
Okay. Can you say what that was?
Yo, Vlad better than the police. Vlad got the head of security from death row, bro. Reggie Wright.
Yeah, he's no longer with us. His name was Buntry. One of Suge's right-hand guy, our good friend, Alton McDonald. He chased the car down. He also received one gunshot to his vehicle. His car was shot. He had a black Toyota Supra. And him and another guy returned shots at that car.
Yeah, they saying they left their guns at home, though. They started shooting back. Then some chicks was in the sea breeze, started following a white sea breeze, right top sea breeze.
Why were the girls following you guys?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's crazy.
But I guess their window got shot out.
Front windshield, yeah.
And they stopped following you at that point.
Exactly.
I've talked to a couple.
Yo, this nigga, you could know he was in a car. He's telling detail. Yeah, front windshield.
People that were there about the situation, and from what they told me was that, you guys came up, the car that you were in came up behind Tupac's car. You guys the cars were not facing each other.
No, they weren't facing each other.
They were not facing each other.
Gutter lane.
You guys got up parallel to them, behind them. And when you look
side by side.
Side by side. So how would you even see?
Damn.
No, I wouldn't. Pour out a little liquor for us.
Actually suggested that y'all pour out a little bit of liquor for Tupac.
No. No, I wouldn't. Pour out a little liquor for us. Pour it down our throat.
I'm going to read for the book.
Okay.
We made it back to the hotel. We popped our bottles and partied like it was any other night. Of course, someone suggested that we pour out a little for Tupac, which we did, and smoked our weed like we had planned to in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I just made the book get cited on me. We ain't pouring out no liquor for him.
You guys didn't pour out any liquor for Tupac?
I just, that was a suggestion, but I ain't pouring out no liquor for him. That was a suggestion of one of the homies, yeah.
Okay. So, you guys leave Vegas, the next day?
Yeah. Left the next day, that Monday.
Well, you said that you guys went and stashed the gun I guess on one of the wheels in the Cadillac, but when you came back, the gun was gone.
Yeah.
You guys drove back in that white Cadillac.
Yo, Chris from Rumble, man. Yo, by the way, that's our CEO over there, big CEO at Rumble. Thank you for the $100 donation, my boy. If you guys don't know, that's our guy who's been like so supportive of, our streaming plight. The guy who I did the deal with for Rumble, the CEO of Rumble, he sent in $100.
We pass all this stuff.
Okay, got it. And then you guys went and got the Cadillac repainted, I guess?
Yeah, he got it painted white, turned it back in.
Okay, and it was a rental?
Yeah.
And then you said,
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a beat with you. This dude done gave up so much information. I'm wondering how I thought it was a lie, because I'm like, no way he wasn't charged. Listen to this too. This would freak me out about everything he was saying. Listen to this.
Not Wingstop, but
hopping back from Vegas, you guys met up with Zip in LA.
At Wingstop.
At Wingstop.
Yeah. Not Wingstop, but Hot Wings. LA Hot Wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess you said that Puffy called and said, "Was that us?" And you didn't say
I was gonna say Wingstop wasn't even around back then.
nothing.
I didn't say nothing. Yeah, you're right.
There's also, you go into the book that apparently there was supposed to be $1 million.
Did y'all hear that? They said after Tupac died, Diddy calls and says, "Yo, is that us?"
That Zip was supposed to bring back, but he ended up keeping the money and buying a nightclub with it.
That's what the FBI said.
The FBI said that.
Yeah.
You guys never got any money
Never.
for anything.
Nothing. Not even a pair of Sean John drawers. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. It seemed like Puff do that though. He seemed like every time some bad shit go around here, it look like it's some shit on the grass. He don't step around that shit. He get away from that bullshit.
Good. Well, you talked about how you made a crucial mistake by having a big meeting in the neighborhood.
Yeah, it wasn't in the neighborhood.
Now, this is crazy. Okay, so just to fast track, and by the way, thank you, Vlad, for all those videos. Keefe D got his house raided, right? First of all, I'm gonna go to this afterwards, but let me see if I can find the video. Raid Tupac. Look, here we go.
News exclusive in the Tupac murder investigation. New police video shows the moment a SWAT team raided a home near Las Vegas, just miles from where the rapper was gunned down almost 27 years ago. Kana Whitworth has the details. Good morning to you, Kana.
Eva, good morning. This video is almost 13 hours long, and it shows the perspective of officers as they raided the home of Dwayne Davis, also known as Keefe D. In the video, you can see him and a woman walking down the driveway as the investigation into Tupac's murder has reignited.
We have a search warrant for the resident.
This morning, ABC News obtaining exclusive video of the moment a Las Vegas SWAT team descended on the home of Dwayne Davis, known as Keefe D, in relation to the...
This is so dumb to me, though. Like, what do they expect to find? This is so much... I'm thinking they're trying to get budgeting for something. You know, because what did they expect to find for a murder that's almost 30 years old? Come on, man. You ain't even live in the house you were living in back then.
The unsolved murder of Tupac Shakur.
The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. We have a search warrant for the resident. You need to come out with your hands up and your hands empty.
Around 10 p.m., several armored vehicles pulled into the suburban Henderson, Nevada neighborhood.
Go ahead and open up that door. Watch back to the sound of my voice.
Police order Davis.
Anyway, y'all can watch the rest of this video. This is Akademiks talking about the whole Keefe D arrest. I think it's all just a big publicity stunt for the Las Vegas Police Department to get budgeting for something. They want to show why, like maybe the government or something that, hey, look at us, we're solving cases. We solved a 30-year-old case. We got the suspect, and what big publicity stunt is to act like you're making an arrest for the murder of Tupac. You know what I'm saying? One of the most unsolved cases in American history. So I think that's what it was. What do they expect? Keefe D wasn't even living in Vegas when that shit went down. That stuff happened 26 years ago, man. Come on. What do they expect to find? Anyway, what do y'all think? Leave comments, subscribe to Charles and His World. Appreciate it.